All right. Whoa. That was... Somebody's running hard. Somebody's running hard. Oh, man. Somebody's running hard. Oh shit, I was muted. Hey! I'm sitting here jabbering away and the damn thing was muted. What is up? I'm about to go home, so I figured I would log in here and say hi. I am feeling horribly, actually. I'm not feeling too good today. But I found out something this morning I wanted to talk to you guys about. I just posted this over on X. So, many moons ago, when I was out here on the street, this was a long time ago, it's like 15 years ago, there was a guy that I knew out here named Rick. And I worked manual labor with Rick from the Home Depot right there at Woodward and 35. And Rick was one of the only people that treated me like I was an actual human. He was the only one. He taught me the ropes about being on the street, about life on the street, about how to stay safe, about how to basically do everything, right? You got to understand, I was this little country boy that was now in the big city, and I did not know anything about survival on the street. It was so crazy. And I was basically friends with Rick from like basically about a month into my ordeal. And I lost track of him when I was able to leave the streets. I lost track of him. And then about a year ago, I was covering the Violet Crown Trail, the homeless camp over there, and I found him again. I ran into him there. I was like, holy cow, Rick. So long story short, I helped him get into one of the homeless hotels over there. He had cancer. Apparently, he said he had brain cancer. And I helped him get into one of the hotels and get off the streets, which he was very thankful for. Well, the city really did that. I just hooked him up with the people. And I heard today, I talked to a guy, and they told me that he passed away. So it's kind of bittersweet. I don't know anything about what happened with him since the last time I saw him. It's been almost a year since I have seen him. I lost track of him again back then. He didn't have a phone, and I didn't really have any other way to contact him. I just happened to bump into him at the Violet Crown. But anyway, and I heard today that he passed away, and I heard that he was housed when he passed away. So he wasn't on the street when he passed away, thank God. And I don't know, it's just sad. It's just kind of bittersweet. Like I said, Rick was one of the only men that ever treated me like a human, and, you know, helped me. Was kind of like I don't want to say he was a dad, but, you know, he was like a big brother, you know what I mean? And then finding him at that homeless camp, and I posted a picture of him on X. You can see he was in very bad shape when I found him at the Violet Crown. The streets are brutal on people. And for the longest, Rick wanted to be on the street. He wanted to be on the street. That's where he wanted to be. He didn't want to be housed. He was like one of your traditional hobos. You know what I mean? The hobo. And that's who he was. Texas Cutie, I appreciate that. Thank you. But like I said, I lost track of him this whole time. Yeah, he did. He did. He taught me the ropes of living on the street. Because, like I said, I was so naive. And Butter Cheeks can tell you right now that I am a very trusting person, probably to my detriment. I trust people pretty much at their word most of the time. And sometimes that is a dangerous thing to do, is to trust people at their word. And so I had to learn back then to be very critical of everybody and everything. The streets are very the streets are brutal out here, and you know what I mean. The streets are very brutal. They're very violent. Theft is the number one thing. Getting robbed, it's crazy. So I don't know. I can't, but I just yeah, I'm a little too trusting to a point. And like I said, when things go down, Butterfly will message me and be like, "Are you sure do you know this person? Or are you she'll ask the questions that I should be asking myself." And then it'll make me think about things. But maybe it's not too bad to be a trusting person. I don't know. But anyway, it just sucks. I'm going home. I don't feel good. And yeah, she's like my big sister. I'm going home. I don't feel good today. And I'm almost there. I just wanted to stop. And that's good though. That's good. I am so glad that you question the stuff that I can get myself into. Because like I said, you see, Mark, I'm the same way, man. Most people I will trust at their word. You were able to return it. Yeah, I just wished I could have done more back then, but he got off the street. That was the important part. He got off the street back then, and from what I hear, he stayed off the street. And yeah, I'm at the HEB. I'm about to walk inside. I gotta get some cold medicine. I think I've got a cold. I don't think I have just allergies. I think I actually have a cold. Yeah, but he was off the streets. That's the important part. He spent his last year, at least housed to a certain extent, and hopefully getting medical treatment, because he was in bad shape. You could look at him. You could look at the picture I posted of him, and you can see that he was in pretty bad shape back then. And we're like, when you're on the street, man, that's like rock bottom. You know what I mean? Like you are at the complete bottom. But there's still good people out there, man. There's still, even at rock bottom, there's still people that will, take care of you and help you. And that's not everybody on the street, but it's a lot of people are that way. I'd like to think so, Mark. I would. Yeah, I think I got a cold, Texas Cutie. I think I got a little bit of a cold. That feeling when you have it's that feeling I have in my chest, like I've got a lot of congestion. So, but I'm good. It's just probably not good to be out here in the cold. So, the fire from this morning. Let's see, that other stuff I told you about. I'm gonna pick some of that up when we're in HEB here shortly. But the fire this morning, I did go out and I went to where the fire happened. I'm sorry I didn't stream it here. I streamed it over on X. But I did find the area that the fire was in, and I had a firefighter reach out to me to tell me about it. He was telling me that fire, had they not have gotten there when they did, that fire could have gotten out of hand and burned. There was a set of apartments right behind that wooded area, and it was very close to burning over towards the apartments. That fire could have really gotten out of hand really quick this morning, and it could have very much set that apartment complex on fire. That would have been horrible. And it's all because of people that do not want to go to the warming center. They would rather stay in the woods, light a fire, and then the fire gets out of hand. Now, if you look at the video that I posted, I have a video that about the from the dumpster. They set the whole dumpster on fire, and I'm not talking about it wasn't just like a dumpster. It was one of those roll-offs. Y'all know what I'm talking about? A roll-off, one of the big, very long roll-offs. That whole damn thing was on fire. Nope, I'm not getting... No, I don't want pneumonia. I had pneumonia when I was a little kid, and it put me in the hospital. I don't know if Killer Carla's on here right now, but when I was like 5, I was in the hospital with pneumonia, and it was rough. It was rough. But... yeah, I hope everybody's gonna have a good day. I hope you're staying warm. Listen, I've been looking at the weather models and the weather coming up for the rest of this week. Wednesday night into Thursday, the confidence is rising that we're gonna have a pretty significant winter weather event overnight, Wednesday into Thursday, and Thursday night. It's gonna start. There's going to be precipitation falling Wednesday night, and it's not going to stop until Friday. And it's bad. Walking pneumonia before and that stuff. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with pneumonia. See, that's what I feel like, Butter Cheeks. I feel like I'm fighting off a cold. Now, you know that feeling in your chest when you got that stuff building? That I don't know. I can't explain it. Yeah, they do, but I don't know, man. I think it's going to turn into a freezing rain event Wednesday night into Thursday. I think Thursday morning, especially the bridges, are going to be very, very slick. My sources in the city are telling me that they are going to be out doing the roads probably starting tomorrow. They're going to be pre-treating roads. I don't want anything to do with bronchitis. But, so I hope everybody's ready. I hope you have what you need. Thursday, you may not be getting out. Yeah, well, see, it was in that dumpster, but then, with the wind blowing, it blew the fire into the trees, and it ended up burning an area about the size of a football field back there. It was a big fire. It was a very big fire. It took Austin Fire close to an hour just to get it under control. And why they set the fire in the dumpster, I'll never know. I guess they were just trying to stay warm. That's the only thing I can come up with. I guarantee you I'm going to walk in here to H-E-B and the toilet paper is going to be gone. The toilet paper is going to be completely gone. No wintry mix. Yeah, I'm seeing it change. It's the models have been going crazy. I'm not really trusting of the weather apps too much. I would rather trust myself more than I do the weather apps. I'm not saying I know more than anybody, but I kind of trust my own analysis. And that's what I was saying earlier. It could be bad, or there may not be anything. That's just what happens with winter weather. And you never know what it's going to do. So just be ready, though. It doesn't hurt to be ready. Have what you need in the house on Wednesday. That way, if you can't get out Thursday or Friday, then it's not, you're going to be set up. I know when we had the ice-pocalypse in 2021, boy, that was a bad week. Yep, I will too, Mark. But I'm not going to tempt fate. I know everybody always builds up these huge weather events. They're talking about, somebody told me earlier today that they already have shut the schools down up in Dallas for Thursday and Friday. I don't know if that's true or not, but somebody over on X told me that they've already closed school. They're talking about they could have up to 14 to 16 inches of snow in Dallas at the end of this week. That's wild, man. That is wild. I don't see that happening, but I mean, look, nobody thought the ice storm in 2021 was going to get as bad as it did either. Yeah, that's Texas for you right there. 80 degrees the very next day. Amazon, but that's our regular delivery. Well, you know what? At least you got the TP on hand. After 2021, after that ice storm, we were running out of everything. And told my wife we're gonna have to just switch to washcloths and throwing them right into the washer. How nasty is that? It's so bad. I can't believe I said that. Lows and a load of wind chill is very possible to ice over. Yep, I think it's gonna. I do think it's gonna ice over Wednesday night into Thursday. I really do think it will ice over. I know, Butter Cheeks. I said that without thinking about it. I promise you guys, I don't use washcloths in the toilet. Well, that's all I need is another rumor to start. Dash, he doesn't use toilet paper. I can already hear it. Let's see. I will trade the odds of ice. Yeah, you're up in the Tyler area. You guys are probably gonna get it. You guys are probably gonna get some ice and snow up there for sure. And that's the problem, Mark. People think that the roads are clear and then they hit a bridge. That black ice is a bitch, pardon my language, but black ice, that clear ice that you can't see, that stuff sucks. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to cover the event on into Thursday, but I don't have a defroster, and that could be a problem. That could be a big problem, not having a defroster, especially if it starts freezing over on the windshield. So I may have to grab the wife's vehicle to cover that. The Dash Mobile may have to stay home on Thursday. Get a bidet. I have always seen about the bidets, but I don't know about that. Everybody swears by them that uses them, but everybody swears by the bidets, but I don't know. I don't know. It would have to be heated water. Yeah, not worth it. Yeah, get you a bidet. Hey, I'll tell you what, you get you a bidet and then you report back on how useful it is. And then we can all make the decision after that if we all want to get a bidet. A garden. Why do you got a garden hose in the bathroom, Texas Cutie? Oh, the Texas bidet. Get some fire hose on full pressure. Man, we don't need a industrial enema. Yeah, the cold water. That's what I was about to say, Butter Cheeks. It would have to be heated water for sure. The Texas bidet. You got the garden hose. And then Get-Some's getting an industrial enema. You guys are crazy. Oh, I could see my wife walking in wondering why I got the garden hose in the toilet. Hold on. You guys are nuts, man. Oh man, as long as you got the handle on the end of the hose that makes it really like a water jet. You need a absolute water jet for it. The Texas bidet. That's so funny, man. The Texas bidet. I'm gonna make a meme about that. I'm gonna take a picture of the garden hose in my bathroom. I'm telling you, shit, if I used a garden hose in the bathroom, I might have to stay home. Butter cheese. It's a good way to clean out your sinuses. Well, not from that end. If you're cleaning out your sinuses from that end, you might have more issues than sinuses. Holy shit. This just went off the rails. Oh man, this just went completely off the rails. Yep, she's gonna have to change her name to Texas Bidet. No more Texas Cutie. Well, that'll make people ask some questions. When I worked in plumbing, lots of people from India had those kind of toilets. Yeah, they use those bidets over in Europe and over in the Middle East. They're crazy about those things. Sinuses, ears, so yeah, just clean it all out from the back end. Oh man, brush your teeth from the back end. That's crazy, y'all. Yeah, today has been I'm ready for the day to be over. It's 2 o'clock, but I'm ready for it to be over. You know what's sad about this whole thing is I sit out here and I talk to these people all day long, talking to people, and none of them want to do anything for themselves. They all just want to stay off in the woods, and they don't want to go to the warming centers. They don't want to go to any shelter, but yet they want all the help that they can get. Like, all the help that I can give them, they will take, but they don't want to do anything for themselves. And it's starting to get, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to sound mean, but it's starting to get, it's getting a little ridiculous. Like, we only have so much to go around, right? And if you're not willing to help yourself, what are you gonna do? Linda, you got me on my knees, Linda. Begging, darling, please, Linda. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? That's Linda's song. Oh man, if I'm butt cheeks, you're man, now we got a butt cheeks and a Texas bidet in the stream. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to bring you guys on live. Who does that song? It's actually, it's not Linda. I changed that. It's oh, I can see his face. His name is God, he's a very famous guitar player. The song is actually Layla. Layla, you got me on my knees, Layla. I can't remember his name. I can see his face. He's got a beard and wears glasses. Why can't I think of his name? He sings that song Cocaine. Eric Clapton. Yes, Eric Clapton. Yes, there you go. I knew. I could see his face but couldn't think of his name. He's got that song about cocaine as well. Cocaine. Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton is a great guitar player. Texas Cutie has her own song too. She's got a song. There's a song called Texas Music. Texas Music's got me where it wants me. Now it's Texas Cutie's got me where she wants me. And I'll play that Texas Cutie till I'm through. Texas Cutie's got me where she wants me. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That is a Ronnie Spears original. I'm thinking about going into Supercuts and getting a cut. Garden hose being nice. Let's see, what did Storm Chaser Mark say? That'd be nice on cold days. Oh man, Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton, he has been around forever and a day. You know, there's that guitar player Steve Vai, V-A-I. I don't know how you say his name. I think it's just Vai. I saw a video of him yesterday playing one-handed, and he sounds better one-handed than most guitar players sound with two hands. Ooh, a heated seat on the toilet. Now that's nice right there. That's nice. No, I don't think he died. If he did, I didn't hear about it. Did he die? I don't think he died. Maybe. Bidet cheeks. There you go. That's the new one. It's bidet cheeks. The bidet cheeks. I wanted butt cheeks, but I'll accept bidet cheeks. He didn't die. I didn't think so. That would have been big news, I think, if he died. I think that would have been big news. You know, I didn't even realize, what is the guy, Buddy, oh shit, what is the guy's name that did Johnny Be Good? Oh man, he did that song My Ding-a-Ling as well. Chuck Berry. I didn't realize that he had died a couple of years ago. Brenda, the shredder is forever. Men don't need an excuse to stay in the bathroom longer. Yeah, talk to my 12-year-old. Now that he's got his own phone, that's what he does. He is in the bathroom. He is in the bathroom, and that's all he does. It's so funny. He just sits on the pot and plays that phone. You know, that's how I learned how to play guitar, though. I learned to play guitar. I would come home from school and I would sit in the bathroom and play that damn guitar, and I taught myself how to play it. It took me a while, but I finally taught myself how to play it. See, it just goes to show you, if you want to do something, you can do it. I had not a shred of musical anything in my body, but I taught myself how to play that stupid guitar. It took a while, but I did it. Texas Cutie. The shredder is forever, Brenda says. Brenda, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I'm actually ending my day. I'm going to go home and I'm going to put on a movie, and I'm going to take my chubby 5-year-old and I'm going to throw him in bed with me, and we're going to watch a movie today. We'll probably watch Sonic 2. He's waiting on Sonic 3 to come out. Every time I say, hey, Cade, do you want to watch a movie? He'll say, yes, Sonic 3. And I have to tell him, like, Sonic 3's not here yet. We can't watch it. He loves Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. That's my little Cade, my little beetle haircut boy. We were hanging out last night eating junk food and watching TV. Oh, man, y'all. What a day. Oh, I hate that stupid dinosaur. I had a friend call me at 11 and we talked all night, but she's okay this AM. Yeah, sometimes you just got to talk it out, Brenda. You know, since my dad died, since my dad passed away, I talk to my mother at least 3 times a day. I talk to her every morning. When I get in the Dash Mobile, the first thing I do is call her. And we talk for a good 30 minutes. And then during the day, if she needs to talk, she'll call me. And then at night before bed, I talk to her every night for at least 30 minutes. I've talked to my mom more in the last year than I think I ever have in my life. The giggle bits. I love that word, the giggle bits. Oh, man. You're going to be a grandpa. Barney's coming back, my dude. Barney's coming back to you. I love you, you love me. We hung Barney in a tree. Shot him in the back and hit him in the head. Now that purple thing is dead. Oh, did you? She should be on then. Yeah, I talked to Killer Carla a lot. 88, watched out for mom till... I'm telling you, Brenda, you got to. Not Barney. Brenda, that's good. I don't know. Losing my dad was tough. But she's doing a lot better than what I thought she would be doing, to be honest. She has some good friends and made some good friends here. Yes, yeah, ding-a-ling. That's the same as the giggle bits. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Won't you play with my ding-a-ling? Once while climbing that garden wall, I fell so hard, had a very bad fall. I fell so hard, I heard bells ring, but I held on to my ding-a-ling-a-ling. That's a Chuck Berry song. My ding-a-ling, won't you play with my ding-a-ling? If you guys have never heard that, once we're done here, go over to YouTube and search for Chuck Berry, My Ding-a-ling, and listen to that song. It's the funniest freaking song you'll ever hear in your life. Chuck Berry was amazing. I'm telling you. Oh, man. I'm getting struck. Loved and sang that song. I love it too. Yep, I love it. My kids love it. We all love that song. When I'm singing it and playing it, my kids think that they're going to be in trouble for singing it. They always look at me like, should I say it? It's so funny. Chuck Berry is a funny guy. Yes, congratulations, Mark. That's really awesome. Mr. Grandpa. He's going to be a grandpa. My ding-a-ling, now that song's going to be stuck in my head, man. It is going to be stuck in the noggin. That's good, though. Grandkids are good. It's good to have them. Chuck Berry was amazing. He lived a very long time. He just passed away here, within the last few years, I think. 63 and still not a grandparent. Yeah, Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean is, I love the old Mr. Bean. You know, the TV show from one of the British comedies. I'm not a big fan of his movies, but man, the Mr. Bean TV show was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Mark's getting older. Getsom's not getting older. He doesn't have grandkids yet. I don't have grandkids yet either, but that'll be one day. Shit, by the time I have grandkids, my kids are so young, by the time I have grandkids, I'm going to be an old fart. Mark, ain't nothing wrong with that. 62 and great grand. There you go, Brenda. Made up for some. There you go. Great grandchildren. I bet you have a very big family, don't you? Yeah, my kids are so young. By the time I have grandkids, I'll be like 70, so. He passed in 2017. I'm sorry, Butter Cheeks. It's hard losing a parent. Linda's mom was a grandma at 38. That sounds like my mom, actually. My mom was very young when she had me and my brothers, so her mom was probably in her early 40s. I have 3 boys over 30. None want kids. They will change. Man, I'm telling you, this last year has went by so fast, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Had 3 girls I'd gladly trade. Well, we're even. 2 and 2. Yeah, I don't know why time is passing by so fast right now, but man, it just seems like it's just blowing past. Very much so blowing past. And, you know, it's New Year's. We're 6 days into the New Year's, and you know, it's pretty much the same as it was last year. Everything is just going by really fast. I can't believe Joseph, my son, is 12. It just blows my mind. And now Cade will be 6 in August. It just kills me. I'm still looking at Cade's baby pictures going like, where the heck did the time go? I don't get it. I don't get it. If I had girls, I'd be in prison for beating their boyfriends. I'm telling you, get some. I'm telling you, the shotgun comes out, man. Especially if you had boys running around like I was. Texas Cutie, yeah, the Bean TV show, you know, where there was no like words. He just did everything with expressions, and it was genius. Oh my God, the Waymo. Hang on. I want to tell you guys a story. Hang on, I can't see the chat. Let me pull up this story real quick. I can't see the chat, but y'all just give me a second. Out of Los Angeles, a Los Angeles man said he recently missed his flight home after getting trapped on his way to the airport in a Waymo. Hang on, the ad popped up. So check this out. A guy in Los Angeles missed his flight because he got stuck in a freaking Waymo that wouldn't stop circling. He couldn't get out of the Waymo, and it wouldn't stop. And he missed his flight because of it. The stupid car wouldn't stop and let him out. How do y'all like that? Are you sure you want to take a Waymo? Yes, he was in the back, and it wouldn't stop circling. Could you imagine being stuck in a car that won't stop and it's driving itself? It's so stupid. I was going to read the story to you guys, but it pulled an ad up. It is so crazy that that car would not stop and let him out. It is hilarious. Waymo. 20 and makes me sad. Butter cheeks, yes. He got the Waymo. Yeah, he got what he paid for. Goddamn thing wouldn't stop. Yep. I was laughing when Butter Cheeks sent that to me. I was just sitting here laughing so hard about that. Can you imagine her calling like Waymo tech support and you're like, hey, I'm in your car, this stupid car won't stop, and my flight left 10 minutes ago, we're still circling. It's so dumb, man. I'm being held hostage in a Waymo. I didn't read through that. I was about to read. Let me see if I can read the story. Hang on one sec. Y'all give me one sec. I can't see the chat. Hang on, y'all. Hang on one sec. That's a YouTube video. Here, we'll do this. Alright. A Los Angeles man said he nearly missed his flight home after getting trapped. Oh, come on. Why are all these... You know what? I can't do it. Every time you get onto a article, it always pops up and makes you want... It always pops up and wants you to subscribe to them. I'm going to find out. I'm going to post about it on Twitter. It's so stupid, man. I would be so pissed off if I got into one of those cars and it wouldn't stop. I mean, honestly. I'm not sure what I would do. I would probably call 911 after a certain period of time. So I wonder how Waymo handles that. I'm telling you, Brenda. I'm telling you. How would Waymo handle that? What would they do for him? Give him a year's worth of free rides? What I'm going to do, and I've thought about doing this, is going into Austin with the stream and doing a live stream from the back seat of a Waymo to show you guys what it's like in a Waymo. Would y'all like to see something like that? Would y'all like to take a lap around Austin in a Waymo, a driverless Waymo, just to see what it's like? I'll stream it. I think it would be interesting. They let him have his fee back. They would be doing more than that. I can tell you that much. But maybe we'll do that this coming week. We'll go take a ride around Austin in a Waymo. I'm sure Waymo would appreciate that. They'll probably get mad at me for live streaming it. But anyway. I'm telling you, get some. It's the craziest story. And you know what? That's just the stories we hear about. Who knows what happens with these stupid Waymos that nobody hears about. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. Man, I'm looking at Whataburger. They would be paying for it. Yes, they would, Linda. Man, I'm looking at Whataburger right over there, and it is making my mouth water. But I ain't doing it. I'm being healthy. I'm not eating fast food. Let's see. I think you ought to get on their bumper and see if they actually keep themselves safe in accidents doing so. Y'all want to test out a Waymo? Yeah, I just saw that butter. Actually, can I play it? You know what? I better not play it while we're live, or it may screw up. My luck, I'd jump in the front seat, grab the wheel, and get pulled over for no seatbelt. Hey, you probably would. You probably would. I don't know in a Waymo if you have to sit in the back seat or if you can sit in the front. If I was going to take a driverless car, I would honestly want to be sitting in the driver's seat. I don't think I would be comfortable sitting anywhere other than the driver's seat. That way, if some kind of craziness did start happening with that car, at least I could try to take over. I wonder if they will let you sit in the driver's seat. I bet they probably won't. They probably won't. Yeah, Whataburger has gone downhill, but boy, it's still good. They have a cinnamon roll that's to die for over there. They sure do. Anyway, guys, I gotta go into the HEB and get some medication. Tell us to get a DD. Waymo needs a DD. Waymos are crazy. I don't think... I would ride in one just to show you guys what it's like, but I wouldn't do it just to be riding. There's no way, man. I would rather do an Uber or a Lyft where there's an actual person controlling it. There you go, butter cheeks. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna run into the HEB. I'm gonna get some medicine, and I'm done with my day for right now. Anyway, I got some more video to put out on X here in a little bit, but rode in a Waymo. I would let my wife drive before I rode in a Waymo. Boy, I hope your wife's not watching the live. You're in trouble, buddy. If you're not on here in the morning, then I'll know exactly what happened. Yep, you done got in the doghouse, boys. Anyway, guys, once again, if y'all want to support the channel and what we're doing out here for people like Rick, for people that we help every day, do so over at -atx.net/donate. Every little bit helps. 10, 20 bucks keeps us on the road another day. Guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here with me, and thanks for chatting with me. I love laughing. It makes the day go by. It makes the day a lot better to sit here and laugh with everybody. So, love you guys. Linda, I hope you have a good day. Buttercheeks, Brenda, get some. Mark, Texas cutie. All of you guys, y'all have a great day. And if anything does happen out here that I am going to cover, I will always go back live right here. Love you guys, and I will see ya tomorrow.